And we are live. Hopefully we're live, but welcome to the new show. It's going to continue on in the episodes as far as the Aftercast, but it's now called the Plastic Fanatics, the Late Night Aftercast, episode 85. Just wanted a little bit of a change instead of just having the Aftercast. It's like, okay, but and I wanted to get rid of the Transformers. I'm a Transformers fan, but I just didn't want it to always be called the Late Night Transformers Show. So
you're going to go back and rename all the other Aftercasts?
Yeah, I have nothing else to do. That's my time. Sure, why not? That sounds like fun.
Fucking change is good, man. It's all good, man.
But so that's it. So from now on, it's going to be Plastic Fanatics, and that's where you'll find it. But it'll still, be linked to the Aftercast.
PF, baby, PF.
So let's get into some introductions, some hauls, and then we'll get into some screen sharing, and then some topics, and then we'll just let it ride, whatever else you guys want to talk about. If you guys want to join, the link is on my Facebook page, which you can see underneath my name right there. And it's, just as long as you have a Google Hangout or Google Plus account, all that type of stuff, you can join us. No restrictions here. So we're friendly. We won't bite. And all that.
You may have to pay a cover charge, though.
May have to show something. But okay. Oh, we just went
Hey.
All right, so let's get into some introductions. Starting off with, sorry, Charles, but you're not Golden Boy. But Barry, you're going to be the Golden Boy right now because you're the furthest on the left. So.
All right. Beast Wars Barry. You can find me on ING and stuff. So.
Awesome.
Just hanging out with you guys tonight.
Cool.
Beast Wars Barry.
Nothing like like-minded people.
Like-minded people.
Just bringing us all together. God, it's such an appreciation. You know what I mean?
Beast War and motherfuckers.
Should have called it the Aftercast, the Late Night Beast Wars show. But I didn't know.
Oh man, they would have been flocking, man.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
There's more of us than you guys think.
We're the silent majority. Like that's what we are.
Right on. Charles, where can people find you, man? Besides being in the dark.
Yeah,
And not being able to hear you.
no audio, bro.
You got a new headset.
All right, Charles. Good to hear from you.
You are
man.
Charles, right?
I definitely, if it's a new headset, hit your settings, the little wheel up on the top, and make sure it's coming through your headset. That's an issue we have on the show all the time.
Well, he's Charles, Optimus 4 Prez. Find him everywhere. And I mean everywhere. We'll come back to you, Charles. Dakota, Primal Selfish.
I'm Dakota. You can find me everywhere at Primal Sabbath, Facebook, Twitter, all that other jazz.
Awesome. And Mr. Dust Mites.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Dust Mites at Instagram, at Dust Mites, YouTube, Realm of Collectors. We have a Facebook group called Realm of Collectors, and that's where we at.
Awesome. And Miss Lauren or Triple Octane. What's up?
Well, yeah. First of all, I need to find a new username, but if I do become a regular thing on the internet, I'm amazing. See? Look. I'm so amazing.
That is interesting. Creepy.
Yes,
Interesting. Interesting as you balanced it, or you made it?
I did not make that. Just
Okay.
These things are awesome. So there's a demonstration of how amazing I am, because I'm just using a toy.
I do like the poster on your wall.
Sold.
Right.
Yeah, that just I don't even remember where that came from.
I can tell you what's wrong with it. There's no Beast Wars characters on it.
Yikes! I can tell you what's right with it. So, all right,
Everything's right with that.
Mr. Barrett Prime.
Yeah, hi. You can find me at YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and all that jazz. Pretty much that. Barrett Prime.
Cool. What's up with Mercy?
Yeah, I was about to why does it say Mercy under him?
Does
Lord
it?
have mercy.
Yeah, it says Mercy there.
Oh, I'm probably doing it through. I sort out this game called World of Tanks, and one of the clan's name is Cry for Mercy because you will cry, and yeah, so that's probably it.
Shots fired. I'm scared.
Yes, it is.
And Nathan can't really. Are you there? Hello. Oh, he's here. Your mic is muted. But he lives in Australia, which is cool. Appreciate you joining us. And you've been on the show a couple times before, I remember. So awesome. Cool. All right. And me, I'm Victory Saber 77. You can find me Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, the Victory Saber 77. And we'll get into some quick hauls here. Let's see. Anyone want to start us off?
I would love to, dude. I've been waiting 2 weeks to talk about
Okay.
the shit
Go for
I've
it.
been
He just jumped right up. Yeah, I got it. Right here. I got it. It's me.
I know, like, yeah, it's ridiculous. Like I've been, you know, it's like, is there an Aftercast tonight? And James like, no, I'm gonna take off, and I'm like, shit. So,
Shit, damn it.
So how many weeks is this in the making?
what's up?
How many weeks in this is making? How many weeks?
I think 2. Is it
All
2
right.
or is it 3?
All right, drop it on, bro.
I just found a Beast Wars Cryotech at a local shop. Pretty happy about that. Or Beast Machines, I guess. Whatever.
I was like, what Beast Wars? What?
Yeah, I mean it's a blue Beast Wars Megatron.
Yeah. The Target exclusive thing?
Yeah, but it was in a bag and like missing the missiles, like shit that I don't care about. Got the BotCon 06 box set again. Happy to pay $800 for that. It came
You
with
gonna
like
keep
Tigatron. Yeah, I'm hoping to keep it this time. I'm hoping like I don't run into any financial bullshit.
Call me first.
All
All right. When you're speaking about financial bullshit, how much is that set?
I mean when I sold it the first time, or like when I
Okay.
just bought it.
Okay, we could go that way.
Okay.
Go that way.
All right.
I mean, dude, selling it-
The first time you purchased it was.
The first time I purchased it, I bought the box set and Tigatron for $1,000.
Jesus, motherfucking.
What did I spend? I spent like 500. How much was it on that sale?
Yeah, so you got it on the sale though, and that's bullshit. James,
I'm sorry,
first of all.
I got the sale, and I also got the Dark Side Megatron. That was nice.
See,
And,
this is this is me being ignorant dust to all this stuff. So maybe there's some ignorant viewers out there that don't really know what you guys are talking about. So let's get into dollars. Because I know this shit is crazy. You know?
Right. So I mean, so
Expensive set,
whenever,
isn't it?
yeah, I think if you buy
As a
all
whole?
of 06 as a whole, it's more expensive than 08 by just a hair, which
Really?
is
I think it's a
still
lot more.
ridiculous. I don't know, dude. That archive sale really messed with like everything.
Yeah,
Okay, you bought it, you sold it. What's going on? Let's go.
Okay, I bought it again. Needless to say, like I sold it for what I paid for. Thankfully,
Okay.
And then bought the box set and the Tigatron for like $200 less than what I'd sold it for.
Okay, so you bought it, you sold it, you braked even. You bought it again for less than what you bought it originally for.
Exactly.
Fantastic. That's
good.
what we gotta do. This is what
you got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sell to survive. This is what we do in this game.
Picking up the Megatron and Waspinator, hopefully soon I'll end up, what I unloaded them for, it'll be less than that. So it all works out, I guess. But also got the Marvel Infinite Series X-Force Deadpool, the new one that kind of came out. So
Good man.
Oh, cool.
Good man.
yeah.
Nice.
I just gotta say that those BotCon sets amaze me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's stupid, but I can't help myself.
I know. We'll save it for the Beast Wars show.
But it's just 06 and 08. The rest of them are fairly inexpensive.
So
Yeah.
what's so crazy about 06 and 08?
06 was, it was Beast Wars, but it was also, that was at a point to where, like, they were making shit in quantities of, like, less than 1,500, like, forever. I think, like, the Megatron and the Waspinator
Yeah,
and the
600.
Laserbeak and the Buzzsaw, there were, like, 500 or 600 made of each of those, and the box set, there wasn't a whole lot made of those.
Okay, so it wasn't nothing to do with what was going on in the years. It was just a limited run on those 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
All right.
and 08 was the first Shattered Glass set, and like Shattered Glass, you either love it or you hate it. I'm
We
part of
eat
that
that shit up like crazy.
crowd. Oh yeah, it's
Big time.
Waka
Yeah.
waka 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 waka.
Yeah, great man.
But All right. Who's next? Anyone else? Anyone else got anything?
I think I might have something.
All right.
Cyber City Con. My friend told me about that recently. Is that anything familiar to anyone?
Not on the top of my head, no.
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 All right. Well, I'm dead in the water as for topics.
Cool. Anyone else get anything?
Mine just got shipped, so I got a bunch coming next week. So.
No. We're not talking about what you're getting next week. What have you gotten already, Barry? Don't even go down that road, bro. Don't even do it. Barry, don't even do it.
I haven't got anything this week.
All right. Well, I said this on last week's show. I got Make Toys Gundog from
Nice.
Harvey_Dent with a little bit of a paint issue, but we're not going to discuss that, Harvey. But I would say, hey, I got Skylinks, but I already sold him.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
out
Yeah,
of
dude,
here.
that was quick. Like I saw the post because
He's out of here, man.
I'm thinking about getting Skylinks just because I think it'd make a a good core component robot.
Yeah,
For
okay.
the torso.
Okay.
And I saw the post and I was like, shit, there's 7 comments on that. I'm screwed.
You know, it was walking into an actual retail store and seeing something new on the shelf, which I haven't seen in a while. And you know how, it takes over and you're like, yeah, fuck it. 50, 60, 80, 40, whatever. You just walk out and then you're like, what the fuck did I just do, man? And you're on the Cybertron Cafe selling everything. But no, I hooked up my homie Dez. I was going to return it to Target. I opened it up. It wasn't for me. It's really small. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, and what they did was it's there. The love is there, but it's not enough for me to say, yeah, I'm going to hold on to this for that price point. $10, $12, $13 maybe, but not $20-something. So I resold that, but I still do have Onslaught. Finally saw Onslaught. And I was going to go all in with this set because it was the only Combiner War set that I thought was cool. But I am having second thoughts also, so we'll see where that goes. But I got the ROC beanie. Shout out to Chris Pinkerton for the ROC beanies.
And he got the shirts in.
Yes, the Rockfather shirts did come in. They will be going out next week.
Cool.
That is a logo that I thoroughly enjoy. Whenever I saw it. I mean, just being a fan of the movies, I saw it and I was like, damn, that's awesome.
Where does the Godfather and toy collecting meld?
Yeah.
There's just nowhere. So that's the Rockfather shirt, and that's just came up with that.
In the far corners of the ROC Facebook group,
Yeah.
like two guys are just on a boat together.
Just comes up with the what we call them the knockoffs on the logos. So he really did a good job on that one. So we really wanted to go to press on a shirt for that.
Awesome. Really quickly, I think Nate said he got the Lincoln Park Soundwave and the G1 Metroplex. That's cool. It's a good, nice haul.
That's nice.
Did you guys knew that the G1 Metroplex actually got knocked off at some point?
Yes.
Because I
Along
didn't.
with Metro Titan.
I only knew a couple of weeks ago. It was like, oh, the difference is on Series X. It's like, wait, but no, I'm in the clear. I'm fine. So yeah.
See, and Barry can back me up on this. Like Beast Wars fans, we don't have to worry about that. Like we know we're getting authentic. Because knockoff Beast Wars are huge and goofy looking, and you can tell.
You can get them at a dollar store usually.
Like the worst.
Gosh, that's true. For me, I picked up, let's see, the AVP NECA Predators, Old Man Captain Rex from Rebels.
Is that the one you were really looking for a while there?
And I just saw him. Again, it's just when you walk down that toy aisle and you're like, oh, hey, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pick that up.
Ching, 20,
Yeah.
40, 60, 80.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you think about how many times you walk down that toy aisle and there wasn't anything there.
I know. And we'll get into that here.
Yeah.
That's so...
Oh, my bad.
But Let's see. Josh picked me up. Big shout out to Joe Hextron. The Christopher Reeve NECA Superman, which I wanted to get for a while. So I really appreciate that. I picked up because you guys make fun of me all the time. I saw the RID Fracture, so I bought him.
Get some more RID 15 love going on, huh?
Yeah, I just decided, fuck it. I have all the other shit, so why not? God, I don't know what else I got. That's probably it. I don't care. And
There he is. What I say, dude. What we say earlier.
nice, Prince. What's up?
What'd you say? 10, 15 minutes?
Dude said 15 minutes on the dot. 15 minutes later, he shows up.
All right. How you doing, man?
All right, what's up, y'all?
Not much.
Yo.
Cool. All right. So if there's no more hauls. Let's get into some screen sharing, some shout outs, and then some good old fashioned.
Good haul.
Oh, wait a minute.
Got a haul. Oh my God.
He speaks.
Yeah, the last couple weeks, I got the Xbox One bundled with the Gears of War Ultimate Edition digital version.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got the Xbox One.
I got the Gold Edition of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I got some new headphones. I picked up the Ultimate Hunter Edition of the original Predator on Blu-ray. Movie called the 33 in the uncut on Blu-ray, and the uncut version of the first RoboCop on Blu-ray.
What all does the gold edition of Assassin's Creed Syndicate come with?
The season pass. Also, like the season pass and
Okay.
Victorian era outfits.
I got you.
Cool. Awesome though. It's a pretty nice haul there, Charles.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's see. Anyone else? Going.
I got a selfie stick.
Oh, snap! Selfie sticks in there.
And that is the day that Chris became sexually inactive.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, now we're just gonna get a whole bunch of selfie bombs.
You know what the objective of the show is like 3 weeks. Everybody can hold up a selfie stick and say, "Yo!"
But it kind of gets worse because I thought, how can I go lower than a selfie stick? I got Folk Life glasses.
Wow.
So, yeah. But they are cool. I do like them. So,
That's
Sexual
cool.
activity re-engaged.
Re-engaged.
At
I
3
tried.
minutes of
I
the video.
tried.
Yeah, pimping it out. All right. Cool.
It ain't easy, James. It ain't easy, bro.
It isn't. All right, now let's get into this crap. It's been a while again. Damn, I gotta remember how to do this. See, screen share.
Yeah, that screen share could be a bitch.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll just
All
figure
right. So, let's see, present to everyone. There we go. You see my logo.
Yep.
My thumbnail. And I'm sponsored. My little create ad with Bud Lays. Oh, I lost it. There we go. We're back. All right. All right. So there's my logo, and let's see. Moving on. So we didn't have a Cybercast this week. We'll have one next week. Josh had to work, but we'll be back next week, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on G1 Extron's channel, and which should be good. I have the link right there. Then we also have the Enter the Realm, episode 34, airing this Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on their YouTube channel.
It's
Go
called
check it out.
It's called Where the Fuck Are We Going with This?
Where are we going with it? There you go.
Thank you.
But definitely great show. Beast Force Barry was on there last week. I was on there. Our Daltonians TFs, Dalton, wherever you're at, man, you were there.
I'm there.
Yeah, Brave, we were all there. It was good. So. And then you also have, after the ETR show, you got to hang out with the ambassador, Tommy Barricade, along with Asian Kid Matt. Happy birthday to you, Asian Kid Matt.
Yes, happy birthday, Matt.
Happy
Big birthday shout out to Asian Kid Matt. And Tommy said he was being here, but he's running behind, so maybe he'll pop in a little bit later.
That's cool. And then you got Figure Banging, which aired this last Wednesday. You guys took a look at what? Unique Toys Buzzing, I believe.
Yes.
I caught most of that. Good figure. But yeah, it's hosted by
Ace
Milo.
Milo. Yes.
So.
It was his camera was a little bit of blurry.
It's always blurry though. It
Well,
just seems weird.
No, it's not, because you know what? It was always blurry until this episode when we had a blur figure on, and I had a lot of jokes about being blurry, and the fucking camera was clear. All the blur jokes were out the fucking window. Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, Ace. Deuce Milo.
Do smile. I like his new background though. All that Star Wars
Figure bang.
stuff. All right. Now getting into my topic or the little screen sharing that we're doing. Now some of you might appreciate this if you're old, if you're Silver Age like Dust and myself and such. But back in the day, we had nice, abundant shelves of toys. You can take a look at all the Star Wars stuff.
Yep.
So nice. It was
Gonna
great.
act like toy stores weren't like this in the 90s. Like, come on.
Yeah, well, you had all that other stuff, which is weird. But look at this. I mean, the Millennium Falcon. I mean,
Wow.
none of this shit would be there
Good
today.
Lord.
Yep.
Look at that. I mean, that's just good stuff. And I'm just running through nostalgia here. I'm just like, I saw this and I thought, I'll bring it up.
Wow.
That was back when like Walmart and Kmart and Target had like 16 toy aisles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Walmart and Kmart were like that back then.
Well,
It was mostly like
Was there
Toys R
even a
Us.
Target back then?
no, it was just
No,
Kmart,
no.
basically. It was just,
Yeah.
Kmart,
Man.
Woolworth.
Walmart was still a little smaller coming up,
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
the
Walmart.
90s,
Old school.
Somebody said
90s kids had it so
Somebody
big.
said Ballsworth? Who said Ballsworth?
Woolworth.
Wow.
But we got more Star Wars, tons of Star Wars back in the day. You could find whatever you wanted.
Yep.
Just
I
go
remember the
down
G.I.
there.
Joe aisles like this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yo, Barry, it was like this, man.
Oh, I know.
Even the smaller retailers, like in Brooklyn, we had smaller toy store retailers. It was just like that, man. It was everywhere. But what the fuck do you know, man? He's like, oh, there it is. Pick it up.
Yep. Massive Universe.
We'd all be broke if they looked like this nowadays.
I know, and that's kind of what I want to. We're going to talk about too. But like here's the Transformers. I mean, look at that Jetfire. I mean,
Yep.
nice and white.
Yep.
Optimus, all the cars that you want, all that shit, and then have to worry about
Funny thing,
knockoffs.
that's not, that picture right there was not of a store. That was of someone's personal display.
All right, well, fuck that.
So,
All right. Whatever, but it did look like that. I remember that type of stuff. Going in there and seeing as much as you really just everything you wanted, like watching the cartoon and saying to my folks, like, "Hey, I want to go get that character."
There he is. I'm getting him.
Yeah, I didn't have to worry about some
Yep.
older guys.
Everything
coming in
was there.
and taking him.
Everything was there. All the guys. When you saw it as a kid, you walked into the store, you could just reach out and grab it.
that's how Beast Wars was, man.
Like Combiner Wars Skylinks.
There you go. And then the gaming section, like at Toys R Us, we had the tickets back in the day where
Oh man, I forgot about that.
you got the ticket, you paid for it, then you go up to the little booth up at the front.
Yep.
The person gets you your game, all that type of stuff.
It was even back in the day
Real.
with the ColecoVision and Atari shit. That's Silver Age right there, man. My
Yep.
old school shit. It was like that with
ColecoVision.
ColecoVision, man. Silver Age, baby.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the Silver Age.
What's that about 4-bit?
Barry, don't fuck with me, Barry. No matter how many bits, it was good. That's why you guys download that shit on your ROMs and whatnot and play it on your computer right
It
now.
takes about 4 megabytes.
Shut up, Barry.
Back when Toys R Us actually looked like this, and then you'd have the Babies R Us and all that other stuff. You walked in on one side, you had to get out on the other side.
Shout out to Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Holding it down.
Back when we had KB Toys.
I miss KB.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah, dude.
James, if you got one of the labels with the red ink on it, you're dead. The reduced labels. You remember the KB reduced labels?
Oh yeah, 3 for $10, all that type of
Yep.
stuff.
Red line through the price. Same handwriting every store all over America.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what's funny? From here in my collection that's still sealed.
Yeah, I got a bunch of KB shit too in my fucking bins. A lot of my old Beast Wars stuff was from KB reduced because I caught on later.
Oh yeah. That
I
was the
wasn't a-
best.
Yeah, I wasn't a Beast Wars hater. It's just like there was nothing else going on at the time, so I was like, yeah, I'm buying it.
But nowadays, this
Yeah.
is what we got.
Oh wow.
It's all next to each other. You get a little small
Oh.
section.
Hey, what are you talking about? That's stock compared to mine.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I mean, like, it looks more like stuff
honestly,
like
that's
this.
not too bad for around here.
Dude, I wish I could. Like, I should go to the
That's
go to
what
my
it's
local
okay.
mall.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
mine looks like.
accurate. Yeah.
That looks
There we
about
go.
right.
Yep, there's a tumbleweed. I see it. I see the tumbleweed right over there.
What the hell is
Yep.
that doll laying there?
Yep.
So this is what we get now.
Well, that must have
Opposed
been
to back
after
then.
that must have been after Brick for the Dollars hit on one on one.
There you go.
He went on one of his swoops. Bricks on the Dollars hit a swoop action right there. He
Wow.
swooped it up.
But that's kind of just what I
That's
wanted to
sad.
share really quickly and get into first kind of topic, just being we've all experienced, massive amount of, toys on the shelves, but having two kids going to, let's say, Toys R Us, they're amazed, but I'm like, dude, this isn't what it used to be like. It used to be a lot bigger, a lot more grand.
Yeah.
Even though they feel like, oh, I love going there and it's Toys R Us and all that, but it didn't. I don't know. It just seems odd. It seems just like, oh, there's clothes over there, or it's a Babies R Us, or if it's it's got all this other stuff and the games and all that. It's smaller, condensed, and I'm just kind of curious. Would you guys like it if? Now, regardless of like the Walmarts, the Targets, all that kind of pushed out Toys R Us, but let's say Toys R Us wanted to go back old school. Would you want that, or do you like what we have now?
Yes.
With the variety of Walmart and Kmart and all that type of stuff.
I wouldn't. I'll be honest. Do you guys want to pay $25 for a Combiner Wars Deluxe?
Yeah.
Okay, they'll price,
I mean?
yeah.
The competition is good, but I mean, drive out the Babies R Us and the freaking clothes department. Like that's stupid.
Why not?
Or have it separate.
And on top of that, some places don't even have a Toys R Us.
No, they've actually, a lot of them closed in my area. I mean, there's a few.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I mean, the Minneapolis St. Paul's only a couple hours away from me, and there used to be like 8 of them up there. Now there's like 3.
Wow.
So, and you figure up there's a couple 100,000 people. So,
Well, they definitely, for me, like from back in the day, they definitely streamlined the stores. It's all about, get them in, cattle rod them in, and you got this on this side, bring them around, and then right to the register. You get what I'm saying? They like back in the day, you just walk in and just be like a free for all. You're just going everywhere. This roller skates and this and it was everywhere. Now it's just like it seems like it's like they cattle you into what they want you to see, their values, and then you go where you want to go. But then it also comes back around to the registers like a maze.
Yeah. Granted, back in the day, the toys out there were associated with the cartoons and all that type of stuff, and we get that, but you hear today, as far as some of the Hasbro or Mattel and all that, stating that all the toys out there are still for the kids, but yet there's not an abundancy of the toys that we saw back in the 80s.
Yeah.
So, and I think the collecting market is bigger. It's starting to get a little bit bigger. Not like this little small, minute minority like they keep pushing us into. I think it's a little bit bigger, stronger, and such. But it just seems like where the hell is the distribution? Where is all this, stuff for the kids? And why are the shelves empty and all that?
This is where also was like back in the 80s. It was lifted that the whole ban about promoting toys with a child program or whatnot. The whole commercial, that Ronald Reagan bullshit.
Yeah.
It got lifted. And then once it got lifted, forget about it. It was everywhere. You know what I mean? It was just all over the place. It was like the floodgates opened, and then you had your Voltrons, and you had, actually, with G.I. Joe was like kind of like a forefront, and then Transformers came in, and then it was just a tidal wave after that. They were like, all right, now we're gonna make money from these toys that we have that we're bringing over for a fraction of the price. Put out a little animation show. And it's not about the show. It was never about the show. It was never about the comic book. It was about the product.
Yeah.
What you're putting into the shopping cart,
Yeah.
And like back then it was like new, so yeah, of course it's all over the place. But now, 30 years later, it's kind of like, it's kind of like watered down, and you still have your guys like us, and you have the new era that's not as aggressive as it was when we were coming up. So
Is there even like a new toy line in stores anymore?
For
like brand new,
something that's brand new that
Shopkins,
isn't
Shopkins.
rehashed.
Oh
Shopkins.
God, don't even.
Yeah,
mention
that's like the new Cabbage Patch shit.
My daughter loves that shit.
Shopkins.
But I'm talking. Okay, so it's basically is it basically like rehashed Cabbage Patch Kids?
No, they're like little eraser head things. That,
No, it's easier. They make them smaller, and it costs more money, and people pay even more money to get the certain ones they can't find. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
it's
Like they
collecting.
put eyes and mouths on every grocery item in the shopping centre, and
Yeah.
your kids want every single one. Ice cream cones, shopping trolley shoes. Man, they're
Shopkins.
smart.
Shout out to Shopkins.
Oh yeah, and that's like, in a weird way, it's the manufacturers programming the girls to become like collectors, because a lot of the stuff, like, because my daughter loves them, they're blind bags. So you want to get more and more and more because you want these, and then you have a checklist and all this type of shit, and they're like, you need to get all this stuff, and it's like, oh my God.
Dirty capitalism.
What the heck? Who doesn't just buy them on eBay and just gets it on there so they know they're gonna get the thing?
Because
I don't know. 8-year-old kid.
because we have addiction. We want to see. There's an addiction. I didn't get it in this one.
Self-gratifying to
There
have
you
it
go.
in hand
Yep.
right at the moment.
I will buy $5
Yeah.
more to try again. I didn't get it. I will pay $5 more again. And it's crossing over into video games with these microtransactions. With Call of Duty, you play Call of Duty and you play a little bit, and they give you some tokens, and you could spend those tokens and hopefully get a new armor or new whatever, but you see your friend with it. Well, I want it now. So now you can buy those coins to try to get your. It's like it's basically virtually online gambling. It's basically that's what it's turning into. It's like it's like legalized child gambling. Spend 200 COD points with your PayPal account, and you can get hopefully maybe the armor or the guns or the skins, what they call it, or the foot, whatever the fuck, tail up your ass that your buddy has. So this is what it's coming down to. It's disgusting. But you know what? It's no different than when we used to buy baseball cards.
Yeah.
Or wacky packages or
Garbage
Garbage Pail
Pail
Kids. You didn't know what you were getting when you opened up the pack. But the difference is it was 25 cents, and now it's
You gotta
10,
stick a
20,
gum.
$15. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah, tell me about it. I mean, looking at sports cards, they had to up the ante with autographed jerseys, all that type of stuff. Now you're paying like almost up to $25 a pack if you want good stuff.
Yep.
Return value, all that type of stuff.
I remember back in the day it would be like, rookie card packs. You every 10 in the case may have a rookie card. So we're buying cases of cards. And
Yeah.
the cases are like $60 for cases, and this
Well,
is
you can get them at Costco. And all
Yeah,
that type of stuff
well,
back in the day.
this is back before Costco. I in Brooklyn, I didn't have a Costco. We just went to the local fucking manufacturer and paid out the ass for that shit.
Mm.
And for all we knew, he grabbed the packs and repacked it. That's that Brooklyn lifestyle, man. You didn't know what the hell was going on.
There you go.
Peddling baseball cards on the streets.
Yes.
Now,
hustling, baby, hustling.
here's the. What's up, Ace?
Ace, we can't hear you, and that's great.
That's great.
It's fantastic. We can hear you. Everybody,
Okay,
shout out to,
new headset.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh,
All
everyone's
right,
getting
everybody, step back. He's got
Yeah.
a new headset. Ooh.
This is actually my new figure bagging headset.
Ooh.
Now, let's hope
Cool.
you get a new figure bang camera.
You have
If
a
I can
different
find one that I can ring focus.
All right. Well, we saw the pictures in the beginning of the old school stuff, which is popular now, and that's what we're collecting. Nostalgia, any investment, whatever you want to classify it. what do you guys think? Let's say 20 years down the road that you see in stores now, people are going to want to recapture. Anything now you think people 20 years down the road are going to want?
Shopkins.
Shopkins.
There we go. We were talking about
degraded
Shopkins,
into
right?
some weird crap because of plastic causing cancer.
Jesus, I don't even see us being fucking alive as a society in 20 years the way it's fucking going. But
I thought Ben 10 would be bigger. My girls loved it. They pumped out so many toys, but it's just died. I don't think it'll be around in that long. There's so many that'll just be dust. What will really survive?
I mean, you see anyone like wanting to go back and buy like Marvel Legends, like the set right now, like whatever's out there that you've seen, like man.
So the new Marvel Legends will be like the Mask.
Yeah.
For us. Yeah.
Or something that, like my son being 8 years old, is he going to want to try and recapture like the crappy Playmates Turtles, being that's his Turtles.
He'll have all your stuff to open.
Well, I think it is, like, being that we are spawned from that era where it was aplenty, and as we go further on in years, it's not as much as aplenty. And as much as they try to borrow from the old and bring to the new, it's not as much as the old was. So it's just going to get thinner and thinner, in my opinion, and thinner. And then it's just going to come to the point where it's just going to be, it's more modernized, and really nobody's really going to look to the past other than a certain selected group.
Well, the other thing is going to be, they're going to try to do 3D printed toys to order, basically. So there's not going to be as much
everything
stuff
is
on
about
shelves
to
to
go
buy.
like straight to the internet age. And
Mattel is putting out a $300 3D printer to make their own toys.
Hey Ace, is that a 3D printer in your window back there?
Yeah.
It is.
It prints cold air.
Yeah. In fucking February in Staten Island.
Shit. I like being cold.
I really don't like the fact that you have an air conditioner in your window.
Good. I'm gonna put air conditioners everywhere. I'm gonna buy like 20 of them.
I know.
Put them everywhere.
I know we discussed this on plenty of the shows, but it still bothers me, man. And you got the drapes open. Like, come on. I don't give a fuck. Bring the air in. You don't even have it covered.
Ace has the air conditioner. Dust has the heater, the fireplace burner.
Yeah. I got the. Well, all right. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to distract us from that, but I just fuck you, Ace.
I love you too.
That was just a kind of a topic I wanted to just touch on. I'm like, we're collecting all this stuff, and whether you're collecting some of the old school stuff or whether it relates to like the Masterpiece line, because they give us that old G1, nostalgic kind of feel. But what about this generation? What are they going to come back to? Want to?
Yeah, it's
Minecraft.
It's definitely, it's
obviously.
Yeah.
Minecraft, Lego will always be there. Yeah.
But back when we were kids, like I was saying before, it wasn't as easy. Now it's just it's there. It's all over the place. It's I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be if they're going to be as impulsive or as.
It's a digital age too. Though.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their iPhones and stuff. They're more playing with that than they are toys.
And we're kind of paving the way too. I mean, as far as collecting. So I don't think things are going to be as scarce or as expensive either, I guess.
Yep. You got to remember, back then they were taking chances. So they took chances on a line. It didn't do good. All right, they closed shop and left going, But now we like that. We want it. And then the price is going to drive up because there's only 500 pieces of that Bionic 6 set. You know what I mean? Bionic 6 wasn't that big.
There we go.
Bionic 6 wasn't crazy. It was big, kind of big. People liked it, but it wasn't Thundercats big.
Diecast.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it wasn't. It's not Thundercats big. Thundercats. We all know Thundercats.
Yeah.
But Bionic 6, some people were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It wasn't out there as much because it wasn't getting that dollar. So they stopped production. They cut it back. Where Thundercats, they did Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, reprint 1, reprint. They just kept banging them out. So that's where you get your dollar amount one. What's it worth? What's it worth?
Hold on. No, did any of you guys collect?
Nah, we're not talking about Beast Wars. No Beast Wars.
Shut up.
See, I'm not going to stand for this. Keeping us in shackles like that.
Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna.
Wait till I see you at TFCon.
You ain't gonna see me at TFCon.
You not going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Ninja style.
I have no choice. I have no choice. I have to go at this point.
But what were you saying, Barry?
Okay, did any of you guys collect Ninja Turtle stuff as kids? I mean,
I had Ninja Turtles. When you're a kid, you don't collect anything. You have stuff.
well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You
parents
had
buy.
the toys as a kid.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and now
Yep.
the new ones are coming out, and with the new movie coming out, which is basically like right from the toy line. You know, they have like Craig and the Bebop, Rocksteady. You know, stuff we never got really as kids, but we had them as toys. You know what I mean? Like in the movies. You think kids are going to be going for that stuff in 20 years?
I think there's too much for them, man. There's too much.
Yep.
You know,
And other choices they can.
the choices are just endless, aren't they? Really,
we're dealing with
I find it hard for the young people to stay on one topic.
We're dealing with an ADHD, generation right now.
We created it. We created it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. See, it's no, they're not gonna. They don't give a fuck.
The only thing I can see, like let's say my son down the road when he gets older, is he'll probably go back and buy like Star Wars clone stuff because he's attached to that with all the clone stuff. But yeah, I don't know about like Turtles, Power Rangers, Marvel, DC, even the Transformers, like Combiner Wars. Let's say, I don't see 20 years down the road that people are going to be wanting to get, like Motormaster, Skylinks, Skylinks.
Well, I don't know about when you guys go to the store. I see more adults in the toy aisles than I do kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I do.
I think the big chain stores need to put a collector's section in. I've said that to the managers where the local stores I go to. You make more money out of putting a collector's aisle in than
They tried
out of
that
all
with
of us, the
Breaking
kids,
Bad,
you
and
know.
then parents complained. Some woman in
Yeah. Breaking Bad, Dexter, all those.
Somebody complained that there was a Heisenberg on the shelf, and some stupid woman in Florida. Shout out to Jisk, Florida.
Oh, look at that Slave Leia. That stupid ass dad who bitched about Slave Leia. I mean, it's like, great.
The worst parent ever. Had his freaking daughters recite what they were gonna say about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing too. Parents just they just want to, I don't know, put their kids in a bubble and all this other stuff. And it's not even bad. I mean, like back in the day, I would watch, movies, whatever. Yeah, I understood what was going on. I wouldn't go out there and because we had the toy guns and we had all that. I mean,
And our
it was fun.
Big guns.
But nowadays, it's like, no, you can't do that. I mean, my kid can't even go to the Halloween. Costumes have to be certain types, and you can't bring lightsabers. You can't bring any type of gun, any type of thing. And it's like, oh my god. It's
You
like,
see Twinkies. You see Twinkies everywhere.
It's like, back in my day, parents didn't give a fuck about toys until the one kid picked up a fucking Battlestar Galactica Cylon Raider and shot the missile into his mouth. Then all of a sudden, things changed. There can't be any projectile missiles. Things can't be too small. Legos got smaller. There's no more little people.
Yeah.
One kid chokes on a fucking missile.
Well,
Shout out to the kid that choked on it.
It's like
Awesome toy lost due to 3 stupid dead kids.
Yes, damn it. No, but honestly, the 70s was really tough, man. 70s and 80s, oh wow.
Coffee cups having to say caution hot because some dipshit burned themselves.
Wow.
I mean, it's that type of kind of scenario that we get all these labels.
We still haven't got common sense into our criteria, so we're still working on that.
But
I'm sure Donald Trump will show us the way. Yo.
Wait till the zombie apocalypse and all these people will be gone. Like, knives are too sharp. I can't stab a zombie.
We just have butter knives. We have sports.
Yes.
I don't even know why America worries about the zombie apocalypse. You guys have more than enough ammunition to take care of any zombie apocalypse. Australia, zombies take us out in like 3 days, man. There's like one gun per 10,000 people here.
Little Mad Max action.
But I'm sure you guys got a lot of
Our
sports.
kids are only allowed Nerf guns.
What about your
Our
sports?
kids are only allowed Nerf
You got a lot of
guns.
sports?
Can't even buy airsoft.
Sporks.
It's all about the sporks, baby.
Sports.
Jab it in the eye. Jab it in the eye.
Look at all the meat on me. I'm gone, man. I got bad knees. I'm gone.
With butter knives.
I'm gonna be a nasty fucking zombie, though. I tell you that.
Crowbar.
You know, that's a question you could ask your friends. Like, if you were in the Walking Dead's universe, how many seasons would you last? Nah, I'd be done halfway through the first fucking pilot, man. I'd be fucking. It's not. I wouldn't even fight. I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. I ain't gonna make it. Just take me. I'm done. Fat guy walking zombies. Nah. I'm done.
Hey, I just wanted to ask you guys. I think about it all the time. You know, like in the future, horrible thought. In the future, when we're not around, where our collections go. You know what I mean? It's interesting. I'd love to put mine in a giant steel lockbox and.
I'm doing a tomb
for my daughter.
It's called a tomb. That's where you're going. Just take all that shit with you.
Just like I'm buying like 7 burial plots.
Collection.
Yep. I'm bringing back a little pyramid pharaoh shit. That's what I'm doing.
I just don't want mine on eBay, man. I don't want mine on eBay.
Yeah, I'm sure before I die, everything will be sold just to keep myself living.
I'm sure my wife will just like, oh, sure, honey, yeah, you can, yeah, we'll do that. And then I'm dead. She's just liquidating everything. Living the life somewhere nice.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, I mean, you say that, dude. Like, think about all these old school muscle cars that, people find, on a farm or some shit like that. Like, this lady's husband worked 45 years, like, getting asbestos. To restore this thing, and it's restored, and he dies like 2 weeks later. See asbestos, and then she like sells it for like $500 because whatever.
Primal Sabbath stories.
Like a boy hunter or some guy.
See, I think Chris, like that's why Pinkerton needs to be here. I think he would totally understand. It must be like a southern
Punkerton. Not Pinkerton, he's Punkerton. Yeah, he's too busy. He's too busy fucking mailing out the new Rockfather shirts. He sent me a picture. He's been folding, jamming, cramming, and getting them ready to ship.
Do they go international or what?
Yep.
Woo! To get me one of them.
No, there's already done. You gotta wait for the next round.
Shut up. He's gotta be that. We may be able to work it out, Ace. Jesus.
And you know what you're guaranteed with Transformer collector shirts, eh? At least 4XL, 5XL.
Oh yes. We got a couple of smalls left, I think.
That's why we do pre-orders.
Nah, you won't be doing that.
That's why you got to do the pre-order. You let us know what size you want, and then
I'm on that.
You pay for
I'm on that.
All right. Next little topic. Just kind of thinking, might happen, might not. But the Masterpiece line. Do you see it ever evolving into something different? Kind of like going back to the 2006 classics, how it kind of evolved, generations, Combiner Wars, all that. But it stayed within that's kind of same, I guess, genre, whatever. The Masterpiece line. Do you think there's ever anything that's gonna ever like top that Takara, maybe Hasbro, but Takara mainly will do, or do you see it evolving, or it's just the way it is?
That would
I
make
see
me
it evolving,
cry.
but I mean, if anything to top it, it would be that Masterpiece anymore, now, would it? Isn't it supposed to be the creme de la creme of Transformers?
Yeah.
Supposed to be, yeah.
Oh, well,
That's the funny thing. It's supposed to be. It's
with
what
the
a
name
lot
of
of us
masterpiece,
collectors
you would think so. You know this is where we're going. This is like I'm saving. I'm a chug collector and I buy Hasbro products for like $10, $12. Masterpiece. Ooh, I'm saving $60, $70, $80. I want to see what I can get. You get what I'm saying? You see where I'm saying there? And then when you open up something like Tracks, and you're like, okay, the $12 version that I have right now is pretty much on par with that. Not saying better,
What?
not saying less. It's pretty much on par with that. Okay,
Especially if you have the United version, you're like,
where is the masterpiece in that? You know, so
See, I see it a little bit differently. I see it evolving better because I mean, look, dude, we're getting Optimus Primal.
Bring that back.
Beast
It's the
Wars,
NBA,
baby.
Just had to go back to that.
No, it's great. I really like the fact that they are branching out to other genres in the Transformers world, and it's definitely untapped sources, and there's fans for that. There's Beast Wars fans, there's Master Force fans, there's Victory fans. So they need to test and see where can we go with this to get more stuff. Are you seeing it now? But maybe 2-3 years from now, you'll be like, they crunched the numbers, that did good, we are okay, let's do something else, and then you might see that line. You know,
And
when it comes.
I think a few of those Titan class reveal figures, I think they're really stepping it up a bit. You know, I think the designers are starting to look at Masterpiece, that Blur, and I think they're starting to step it up a little bit, try to take them on maybe in this next couple of years. And their release, Hasbro's releases. Does anyone else think that? Good looking figures?
Well,
Yeah.
you know, compared to
Yeah.
compared to what they've been releasing, yeah, it's definitely a plus.
We see Hasbro do that like every 12 years or whatever. You know, they'll just completely scale back and put out like shit, and then they'll put something out that just looks a little bit better because we're so sick and tired of seeing like the same 4 molds that were in Combiner Wars, and I don't know. That's kind of my way of.
You can't say like what they did with Combiner Wars was a step back. You know, that was just a plain old point their finger and laugh at us. You know.
It's a cash grab.
But it will if they needed to do that to get us where we are going to, then that's fine, man. That's fine.
Titan looks like it's going to be good.
We're talking MP now, Barry.
Who brought it?
I'm just saying, like
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought it went from.
I'm still an MP virgin.
Those fucking Combiner Wars fuckers brought us back in again. Just when we thought we were out, they pull us back in. You know.
I've collected 152 Transformers in the last 10 months, and I still haven't bought a Masterpiece because I just every time I think I like one, I listen to some reviews usually by you guys, or and you point out some things. I don't know. I just haven't taken that jump yet.
Yeah.
I'm impressed you actually counted how many you collected. Like, I don't want to even know.
They're all, funnily enough, I sit here and they're all in front of me, so I had time to.
You're like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,
I actually sat one day and went,
75, 42. Wow. What the fuck did I just do?
I think in 2012 I made a spreadsheet and kept up with all my purchases that year.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like, holy shit! Like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, like, since then I just haven't done.
I tried that for a while. Once I hit like 1,500, I was like, nope.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I got 2 pairs of underwear left with 3 holes in them, and I got 1 sock. And I'm wondering why I drive a car that's smoking from behind, and yep, I get it, bro. I've been there. I'm there right now.
Things, there's a lot worse things to spend your money on.
Oh, of course, man. You're absolutely right. Definitely, man. Plastic crack is not a bad thing.
See, that's why I spent like the first 24 years of my life getting fat, so I could like miss a couple of meals if I needed to.
That's the only reason.
That's the reason.
All right, I can eat for 2 months or buy this obscure Beast Wars figure. Okay, I'm gonna buy the figure.
I'm gonna buy the figure because I can, you know.
I have a pound of white rice. I can do the white rice
because it expands. Like, dude, Eddie already knows where I'm going.
Yes, exactly. That's why I said that. And then there's a rose bush in the back.
So when you go to like BotCon or TFCon, when you see a big dude, you're gonna go up to him and say, "You must be a hardcore collector because you crack your pounds, right?"
So you're
ready. Just in case.
You're here to spend money, aren't you?
I just have to tell you, if you guys never been to a Transformers convention, there's a lot of big guys.
Oh yeah.
That's because we're ready, dude. We're ready to.
And they may not be smell ready.
Don't be sexist. This big girl.
Dude, that does nothing prepares you for that.
First of all, Eddie, I don't stank, so you're gonna have to back that shit up.
Well, it's like you walk into a dealer room and you get the stank factor. You're just like, all right, today's a good day. We're gonna go that way.
It's become a locker room.
Yeah,
makes you buy
quicker. So
totally overdressed.
That's what they do. It makes you buy quicker. You're in, you're out.
Yep. And I'm like, I really want to buy something on that table, but you know, I look at the Chris at TFCon. Chris will be like, "Yo, Dust, just hold it up, just go." All right, bro. I'm in.
Put a little Vicks under your nose before you go in. You'll be fine.
But you know, a guy like me, I'll get halfway there and be like, "Yo, bro, you stink. Get the fuck over there. Just please go over there. You stink. I'm gonna buy it."
Hey, try working a booth and not telling people that.
Oh, dude. That's why you just need to keep a can of Febreze like right there.
Oh man,
the corner where they're talking to you, you're just like, "You son of a bitch."
All right, so shout out to cons everywhere. We all know what we're talking about.
Shout out to people that don't bathe.
Thank you for the
warning.
Hey, Dakota, I'm not gonna bathe today, brother.
Cons can be weird, but like cosplaying too, because they're in that costume for so long. Oh my god, yeah, those aren't fun either. To be next to someone like, "Oh, dude, you look really cool. Let's take a picture." No, I don't want to take a picture.
25 weeks out of the year, and they can't wash it because it'll shrink. You know, I can't wash this because it's going to shrink.
Yeah.
Well, you wore it 25 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
But they can't wash it because it's going to shrink.
Airing it out does not do it.
Got the yellow pit stains.
It's all part of the costume.
Shout out to Febreze.
I mean, come on, man. Most guys should know if you're a big guy and you're going to a con, that's a fucking 2-shirt day, all right? You need your main shirt, you need your traveling shirt. You need that spare shirt, man. Like you got to put that first shirt in the bin sometimes. You know?
Yeah, I went to TFCon. I had like 17 shirts in the fucking closet. Ace, I shared a room with Ace Mile. Ace was like, "Dust, you got any hangers for me?" No. My hangers. These are my hangers, bitch.
You don't hang t-shirts.
You hang t-shirts.
You don't hang t-shirts.
In Brooklyn, you hang t-shirts.
Staten Island, you don't.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, like down here in Louisiana, like we fold them up and like throw them somewhere that isn't the floor.
Well, he's not helping my case because he likes Beast Wars, so he's not helping.
Can't be all wrinkled up, man. You can't be all wrinkled up, especially when you represent the ROC. You can't be wrinkled up when you represent the ROC, man. Fuck them wrinkles.
So Dust was probably the one guy in the entire hotel that like whipped out the freaking ironing board.
I did.
I did.
Oh my god.
Brave whipped him.
Ace did that? I did it, man. Yep.
You did.
I did.
TFCon, I should have wrote Brave, and he whipped out the iron board a couple times.
I don't know, man.
Brave got us all beat. He's a stylish dude.
Maybe it's the old school 80s 90s guy that I am, man. Like I used to iron my jeans back in the day, man. So I don't know.
Oh god.
Who the heck irons their jeans?
My roommate did that in college.
Yeah, man.
That's hilarious.
That nice little line down the front.
Hey, James.
Who irons anything?
James, did you just say I did in college?
No, my roommate did. So Friday nights going to see the game or doing something, and he'd be like in the room just like, "I'll be there in a minute." Like, "What are you doing?" "I'm ironing my jeans."
Where was he from?
Where was he from?
Please say somewhere in the East Coast.
No, he was from, I think, California.
It might justify where I'm from, but yeah, man.
But
weren't
T-shirts,
jeans created
jeans.
so you didn't have to iron them?
No, man, come on.
That's
Man.
that's why they made
Fucking wrinkles and they crumple up, man. You're a fucking mess.
jeans, dude. I can pick a pair of jeans up off the floor after a week, and still they look the same as they did the first time.
They got the rolls and they got the fucking wrinkles going across.
Who rolls up their jeans? You don't.
Oh, what are you leaving?
You Dust, are you like 65 years old?
Hold on. Ace,
What?
Ace, turn around. Just pick up a pair off your fucking bed. Because I know there's plenty of pairs of jeans on your
There's
fucking
some over
bed.
there.
Yeah, because you don't make your bed. We all talk about that. We know you don't make your fucking bed. There's jeans on your fucking bed. But if you
Don't
lay them
sleep
down,
on my jeans.
if you lay them on the ground, they're gonna get those fucking rolls and the fucking.
No, they don't.
You stand them back up, they go out.
No, they ain't going
You
out.
wear
Are
them
we
for about 10 minutes and they're
Hey guys,
gone.
Are you like talking like jeans
or
or
talking about
leggings?
Transformers? What are we doing here? Holy
right.
shit!
You wearing those tight jeans?
Wear those tight
The
jeans.
skinny jeans?
Yeah.
Those things juicy on the back.
Those Mike
Oh,
wear
sorry.
skinny
You
jeans.
wearing those Ed
Yep.
Hardy?
Yep. You know,
$90
everybody knows that follows me. I'm definitely the skinny.
Wait a minute.
jean
I don't
guy.
think I've ever seen you wear jeans.
Does he wear
Yeah, I guess.
sweatpants everywhere?
I guess.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear jeans.
Always camo shorts.
Even at TF Con. Middle of
Yep,
October.
camo shorts. Yeah, it was camo, not camel toe, camo shorts.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear anything with shorts.
Yeah.
Dude, I love TFCon. It was 55 degrees. It was warmer there than it was where I left. It was 35 degrees in Minnesota when I went down to TFCon.
Wow.
Everybody down there's like, it's so cold, and I'm like outside in the shorts and t-shirt.
And then again, Barry's like, yeah, man, I roomed with Brave, but I don't remember you guys.
You were up
I
there
love
at all?
that story. You guys were down there at the,
You
Yeah,
guys stay at the same hotel though, so you guys
Oh.
are,
the karaoke.
Yeah.
Barry, we were all over like a bad rash.
Hey,
Right.
I met Bobby. I know that.
We've
Last topic before we can do a free for all, or we can just call it quits. But going back to your collection, how do you keep it under control?
don't.
All right, space, money, any of that, or fuck it, I just do it. It just
I think staying angry at Hasbro's fucking repaints helps me not buy that Series 2 shit, the G2.
there you
I
go.
think that's what keeps my collection down. Just a little bit of anger at Hasbro just feeds it, just enough.
Anger.
Definitely. Anger is definitely in there, man. I vote aye on anger.
I like their G2 stuff. I don't like the other stuff that they use the molds for, but it makes sense with the G2 stuff.
But when you get fed up, you get fed up,
Yeah.
and that's when you just
But you're right. But you're right.
And
when
you know what? I was fed up, and then I bought Skylinks and Onslaught, and
I'm
You
sure
knew,
everyone.
you knew that thing was not surviving in your house. You knew that was.
oh
going.
yeah, I knew it was gonna.
Come on.
It was.
I'm
It was.
sure everyone's calculating space for their new Fortress Maximus right now. You know what I mean?
Ace.
True story.
I thought he was gonna get the hammer. He was definitely gonna
come
get the
on.
hammer on ETR one night, and I really would have done it, but at my
I can see
homie.
doing it on a $6 fix-it. I can't.
No, honestly, bro, he was gonna get the hammer, but
He's such
Des
a-
hit me up and he really wanted it, so I hit up Eric and I sent it to him. So that's
Cool.
where he went.
I don't.
I mean, space is a massive factor. Look at all our collections; they're crammed into these shelves. No one ever has a nice empty shelf waiting, do they? No.
Yeah.
Look behind me. I
Find
have all
shelves
kinds
as
of
much as
shelf
you find
space.
Transformers. We've all become shelf masters. You're looking, is that a shelf? Oh, would they fit on that? It's a pain in the
I
arse.
bet everybody in this hangout could win at a Tetris tournament.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or window shop display. I always thought that. Let me fucking do it, Toy World.
For real.
It all depends on, everybody's got what they want to display, too. How much shit do you guys have in storage, too?
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
You know what I mean?
I got a vacation coming up in 3 weeks. I'm gonna do the big blowout. I'm fucking reducing prices like Crazy Eddie. It's gonna be the Crazy Dust Mites Eddie sale. Gotta
If you're
go.
American,
I don't know if anybody's gonna know what Crazy Eddie's was in here.
You know what? If it's going for $20 in the cafe, I'm selling it for $12. You know what I mean? It's gonna be that type of sale. You know what I mean?
Beast Wars stuff?
No.
Beast Wars, come on. Let's be real.
You see, Eddie doesn't like to have fun. Like, he doesn't like nice things. So he's.
You know what, guys? I liked Beast Wars. I had a lot of Beast Wars stuff, but I just don't have it now. You know, back in the 90s when there was no Transformers per se, but once Car Robots came out in Japan, the Car line, I was buying all those imports. And I said, fuck this, fuck that. I sold that. I got rid of this. And I started buying the Car Robot imports. So,
Well, those are good toys.
yeah, they
really are.
I still got a bunch here. And there's a car that just took off right out of the parking lot.
Yeah, speaking of car robots. Cool.
All right. Speaking of car robots.
I mean, what percentage would you guys buy in store as opposed to online?
Oh God, like 95% online, 5% in store.
Yeah.
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 Which
I have to.
We all have our crack dealers, so.
Like,
But
how
you know,
many of us are like third-party
also-
collectors and we backtrack older stuff too? Because like there hasn't been anything new in stores that I just had to have in the last 2 years.
You know, and this is where like guys that have like stores that in their area that cater to guys like us, which are very limited. Really
They are.
limited.
They are limited.
Oh, it's unbelievably limited. There's maybe like 7 in the country. You know, that's how limited it is. Like what's that? Ages 3 and under up in Canada.
Oh, ages 3 and up, yeah.
Ages 3 up.
3
Up
and
in
under,
Canada.
what are they selling? Fucking
Whatever.
Players and shit.
Hey, Ace, you see that? That's for you. But you know, they're up there. And their store is just basically for people like us. And there's not many stores like that. There's not. You can't even find a comic shop anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comic shops that are present are lame.
Yeah,
they're not worth a shit at all.
There's like
Yeah,
there's like seven long boxes and some bullshit shit on the fucking wall. But they got Pokemon cards and you know.
They always have magic tournaments and all that shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So,
I used to be a big Magic player, so I know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're a big magic something, brother. But
I paid my bills for almost a year off that game, so.
But you know what?
Really? Fuck.
Yeah.
There's no more. You know that retail for that is not there, man.
Yeah.
You get the digital comics and all that stuff now, and so it's
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
But
The only one that I know of is like Toy Dojo. They just opened a store, a brick and mortar store. It costs.
Yeah, the brick and mortar stores are done, man. They're
Yeah.
just done.
yeah,
Well, I
so-
suppose the thing about all those things, as they disappear, they'll just get more valuable in the future, you know, a lot of the comic book ranges, and, you know, I reckon they'll miss it one day. They'll talk about them.
yeah,
Well,
comic
we'll-
books though in itself,
We'll be
though,
buried with them.
unless you get someone that just got introduced and they like run with it, that character, most of the comic books aren't worth that much unless you get an exclusive, really rare, like 1 out of 1,000. You get this cover or some shit like that.
Well, you know, that's like my back in the day being an 80s comic guy into the 90s. Is when they started all that 75 different covers and you
Yep.
know, and
Holograms
embroideries and
and
holograms, glow in the dark, trading card bullshit. It was no longer we're doing 1,000 print. We're gonna do 25,000 print in polybags, and then everybody bought all 5 color covers that are in the polybag. Yeah, they got their money, but it just killed the fucking the industry. It was just done. It was just
Yeah.
it flooded the market, and that's when comics just done.
Too many number ones came out back in the 90s of
Yep.
stuff. People had to buy them.
Everything was Ghost Rider. It was Wolverine. It was Cable. You know, this was the 90s for me. You know.
Yeah.
everything was there. You know, like Cable was everywhere, Ghost Rider was everywhere, Wolverine was everywhere. It was just like
anything that was linked to Jim Lee, Mark Savistry,
Yep.
Mark Teixeira,
all the Image guys.
Todd
Todd McFarlane, all those.
Shout out to the Image guys.
Yep. Rob
But you know
Liefeld, all that.
what? You know, it really worked for them, but really, how much did it work? It kind of killed it for them, also.
Yeah, McFarlane's
You
the
know what I
only
mean?
prominent guy. Still.
Honestly, you know what I mean? Like they
And
broke
he's on
off.
his way out the door.
They broke
Sad.
off, did their own company, and it was working. But how long did it work for? Until it just it was just done.
They started going back and doing. I'll do a little bit. I mean, the whole Heroes Reborn when they came back, Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld. It's like, oh, we'll just come back, do a little bit of penciling.
Yep.
We'll
Because
come
the
back.
the money was there, man.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, like Jim Lee's doing Batman, and you know.
Michael Turner.
Yep.
Except he passed away, but still.
Yeah, man. Jim Lee closed up Wildstorm to become like
DC bought that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then he closed it down in order to he's like what, the editor or something in DC now?
Yeah, he's up there now.
Yep.
Well, we've got no hope. We've got no hope in Australia. They printed their own comics here, and they're all basically worthless worldwide as soon as they say published in Australia.
They published in Australia. Nope.
All the same covers, everything. You look on eBay, man, they're worth nothing.
Wouldn't even burn them because they give off a foul smell.
Oh!
Hey, is there a release date for Combiner Wars, the animated series yet?
The Machinima. They just started producing it. It's gonna take a while.
Oh, did they? Cool. I wondered that.
So is it gonna
Really
be like
interesting.
hand-drawn animation?
No, it's Machinima, so it's gonna be like it's gonna be like Flash animation probably.
Oh.
Mm.
You know, you think they would have started working on that shit like 2-3 years ago.
Years ago,
Ah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard any kids asking for Transformers like we were saying before. It's just adults buying them. Like, I don't, that Bumblebee. Oh, silly
Wait,
Bumblebee.
not even need a kid for the robots in the skies now?
Oh, we are.
Sorry.
Oh,
By
not
that
e-
silence,
not
I think no one cares. I'm the only one buying the RID shit. So,
Actually,
They're actually halfway decent.
No, I've got a
Yeah.
fix-it collection. I'm with it. I've got a fix-it collection. That's the only one I'm collecting.
I want that Takara Drift that came out in that 2-pack with Jazz, but I don't want that fucking Jazz.
oh, yeah.
Like, I got no use for that Jazz.
Shout out to Fix It.
Just fix it.
If anybody remembers that episode with the hammer, and I just found them the other day. Shout out to Fix It.
The hell's written all over that thing?
I autographed it. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be a giveaway.
It's gonna be the next-
He's gonna
10 years from now when I
he's gonna
when I
pack it
find
with ROC cards and beer bottle caps.
I'm gonna enter that giveaway.
Once you hit 300 subscribers,
Yep. Once we that's gonna be the road to 300. You remember that episode when I hit the hammer with fucking Fix It? Yeah, now it's yours. Yeah, I'm sure everybody should love that one. Next up.
all right. Anything else you guys want to talk about, or are you just gonna off air and shoot this shit there?
Well, there's the whole gay Star Wars characters thing.
Gay Star Wars character. Well, that's gonna really take my.
All right, on that
We already
note.
had C-3PO.
Ace, womp, womp, womp. Now you know why we call him Deuce Milo. Womp, 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 womp.
So what are you talking about?
Isn't it like
Well,
Doctor Who in the future? Everyone's bisexual because I've seen the reports about that character. You know that there's supposed to be tension between the pilot and Finn.
Poe.
I mean,
Poe?
I've watched it a couple of times. I think
Poe and Finn.
it's up to interpretation.
Is that what we're talking about?
I
Poe and
sent
Finn?
a link to the article in the chat.
Mm. Well, we'll leave on that note, everyone. So, who do you think is going to be the next, or the new Star Wars gay character? I mean, who knows? All right. Well, that was pretty cool. We just
Oh, nobody's stepping up on that one, huh?
All right, so I guess we'll.
I can, but it's just gonna be offensive as fuck. I think.
According to the article, it's supposed to be some new female moth.
Honestly, does it really care if it's offensive? Come on.
All right. I think it's gonna be Princess Leia because Han isn't there to dick it down anymore. So
you got Chewie. I think they had
Actually, I think it explains it in the article. Let me check.
Quote unquote, Han isn't there to dick it down anymore.
So
quote.
She's going that
wow, Han isn't there anymore to dick it down. Quote.
Yeah. Wow. So Leia's gonna go.
All right.
So nothing wrong with it.
She's not really laying. She's not really laying anymore.
Right.
Leia.
Okay. Any chance I get a cheap joke, I'm in there, man. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Wow. All right. On that note, you're still beating that dead horse, aren't you?
All right.
A little bit of mock kick. Beat that mock kick.
Really?
Look, you need to leave mock kick out of this. Okay?
Yeah. That's the only horse I can think of from Beast Wars.
I'm gonna.
That is the only horse.
Not battle unicorn or anything like that. You're just gonna throw a mock kick. Yeah,
I'm gonna
got actual hair.
Rainbow Dash repaint.
I'm gonna kick a pound cake in the face in a minute.
Oh, come on now.
All right. Well, let's just do our outros. We're gonna start off with Beast Wars Barry. Where can people find you?
You can find me on IG under Beast_Wars_Barry and Facebook under Barry Riska.
Awesome. Charles.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus Warprez.
Cool. And Dakota.
You can find me everywhere at Primal Sabbath.
Nice. Dust.
Deuced Mites. DUSTMIGHTZ. Deuced Mites.
Deuced.
Let's change it. Double W.
Sounds British.
And triple.
I am British, you motherfucker.
Where can we find you? What's your address, Triple Changer Octane?
Oh, I'm not telling, but you.
Damn, I thought someone would actually do that.
1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Shout out to the Monsters.
Monsters. That's awesome.
Boy, you didn't hesitate on that at all, did you?
Nope.
No, I use that address and everything. Like if I get a online, they're like, "What's your address?" 1313 Mockingbird Lane. So if you want to hit up Dust Mites, 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Cool. Back to you now, Triple Changer Octane.
Sorry.
I'm actually thinking of this week just creating some sort of username or something that isn't Triple Changer Octane, because why the heck would that be my username? It's not even unique at all.
48. Here we go.
Well, maybe next week I'll have something. But as for now, you can find me nowhere and in the void and in the middle of nowhere. You don't even get cell phone reception.
Mr. Ace Milo.
Pretty much everywhere at Ace Milo, mostly Instagram, Facebook, in the Realm of Collectors group, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. Everything's at Ace Milo.
Deuce Milo.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Mr. Welcome. Chris, what are you looking at?
I'm trying to sort out my connection. It's been really pissy all night, and yeah, I don't know.
Pissy as in drunk, or just?
Oh, it's working.
Maybe a bit of both. Maybe a bit of both. I'm like half there, but there you go. I ran out of beer, so there we go. But yeah, YouTube, Twitter, and all kinds of stuff at Barrett Prime. If people want to know, then hi.
And Nate.
You can find me if you Google Rhino Mixed Martial Arts. I wish I could have a cool Transformers name, but it would mean I'd have less students teaching cage fighting. So, if you look on Facebook, Rhino Mixed Martial Arts, or you can see me on Instagram on Rhino MMA Coach.
Cool.
And Nate will fuck you up. I'm going to just let you right now. Nate will fuck you up.
I'm all love.
Nah. Nate will fuck you up. He got the skills to pay the bills, man.
And
I'm all love.
Trent.
find me at Transcribe and Twitter and Facebook.
Awesome. And you can find me on Twitter, YouTube, VictorySaber77, and Facebook page is the VictorySaber77. We're going to go offline now. If you want to, well, actually, we have 10 people, don't we? So
yeah, Tommy's like, somebody's gonna drop out. I want to come in.
if someone drops out,
Tommy's been in here for about 25 minutes.
The live link
Fuck
will
you,
be on
Tommy.
my
I'm not going
Facebook.
anyway.
Canada
Tommy.
versus Australia, right here, baby.
Sorry, Tommy.
Big cage match.
He got shoulders on him, man. I don't know. I've seen him. He's a chunky lad. I'm not messing with him.
I wouldn't either.
The teddy bear.
Him and his Louisville Slugger. But you can find me there. Again, the link will be on my Facebook page. If someone drops out, just pop in or just keep trying. But you can find the show will be here again next week. It is renamed Plastic Fanatics, the late night Aftercast. Cybercast also on G1 Extron's channel next week, back at 8 p.m. on his channel, so check that out. Also, the Realm of Collectors, big shout out to you guys. Thanks for having me on your show this last week.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, sir.
And go check it out. They're close to getting to 300. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. Good stuff over
I better
there.
check that out.
You should. You should have already checked it out. Okay, so I'm gonna get a spot.
I don't have the
where
time.
One's gonna be gone. So there you go. But thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. We will see you guys later.
Peace.